Welcome to episode 127 of Paper Brief. I'm your host, Charlie, and with me today is the tech and ML whiz, Cleo. We're exploring the paper self-conditioned image generation via generating representations. Cleo, could you share with our audience what makes this paper stand out?
Absolutely, Charlie. This paper dives into a fascinating area of image generation. The researchers developed the RCG framework, which includes a pre-trained image encoder, a representation generator, and a pixel generator. Together, they transition the image distribution to a rich, semantic representation distribution.
That sounds quite intricate. How do these components actually work together to generate images?
The image encoder starts off by capturing an image's essence and translating it into a compact representation. Then, the representation generator models this complex space to sample new representations. Finally, the pixel generator takes these representations and decodes them back into vibrant images.
It's fascinating how they've built upon methods like Moco v3 for the encoder. What's the role of the encoder here?
The encoder is really the backbone of this process. By pre-training it with self-supervised contrastive learning methods, it's able to capture high-level semantic features without labels. This not only simplifies modeling, but also elevates the final image generation results.
What about the representation diffusion model, or RDM? How does that fit in?
The RDM follows the denoising diffusion implicit models principle. It starts with noise and incrementally refines that into structured representations. It's the piece of the puzzle that enables the sampling of new representations from which images can be generated.
That must take a lot of processing power, right?
Surprisingly not. Since RDM is working with very compressed representations, it comes with minimal computational overhead. It's efficient, yet potent in what it delivers.
Okay, now on to my personal favorite part, the pixel generator. How does Mage come into play with this?
Mage is quite the star. As a parallel decoding model, it's like the artist that takes the blueprint from RDM and paints the full picture. During inference, it fills in the details, generating images from these blueprints without any external inputs besides the representations.
Classifier-free guidance also gets a mention. Can you explain that to our audience?
That's a technique traditionally used for conditional image generation. With RCG, however, it's harnessed to enhance performance even in unconditional tasks. Essentially, it guides the pixel generator during training to improve the fidelity of the generated images.
So what kind of results are we looking at?
The paper reported impressive numbers, like a Fréchet inception distance of 3.56, which blows past most conditional and unconditional baselines. It's a testament to the robustness and innovation in their approach.
Wow, those results really speak for themselves. Thanks, Cleo, for walking us through this paper. And thank you, listeners, for tuning in to another episode of Paper Brief.
It was a pleasure discussing this cutting-edge work with you all. Keep exploring and stay curious.